Hey, thanks so much for being a part of our study in Luke. We're in chapter 13. Rudy, thank you for being here today. We're doing all of the videos today for about 7 days, maybe 8 days, and then we'll be back here and do it again. This is actually Rudy's supposed to be working right now. So thank you, Rudy, for taking your time away from work to help get these out.
It's my pleasure.
It's my pleasure to be here with you. Chapter 13, verse 6. He told this parable. A man had a fig tree planted in his garden. He came looking for fruit and found none. Came the gardener. See here, for 3 years I have come looking for fruit on this fig tree and still find none. Cut it down. Why should it be wasting the soil? Reminds me of an expression in Louisiana. Taking up air that armadillos could breathe.
Yeah, we all understand that.
That's right. So he replied, Sir, let it alone for 1 more year until I dig around it and put manure on it. If it bears fruit next year, well and good. If not, then you can cut it down. What do you think, Rudy?
Well, I really hate to think of a tree getting cut down.
Right.
And I think that God would not want that to happen. But really, are they talking about trees? Or are they talking about people? And,
Yeah. How does the fig tree relate to Israel by chance?
Well, Israel spiritually is a fig tree.
Yeah.
And really the fruit is, figs are great. Okay, I mean, I love figs.
Right.
And it produces a lot of food for the tree. It's for the tree side itself. And so there's that.
Yeah.
But I kind of think that what the Lord is talking about is how we minister to people.
Yeah.
And that we should have patience. And really what's going on here is the person is having a discussion, I think, in my mind with God. It's like, I've been witnessing this person for 3 years and nothing's going on, so I'm going to quit. And God is telling him, the gardener here, because ultimately Jesus is the gardener.
Yeah.
Tells him, no, let me put a moat around it and give it some water and more water and,
Right.
and give it some manure and see what happens. And
Yeah.
I think that's a window into God kind of giving us as ministers to others patience.
Yeah. Yeah. So you mentioned something that is very personal to me. I had Butch Roll in my life. We used to live on either side of a playground, and we played all sorts of sports together. He was a really good friend of my brother, and my brother and his friends let me be one of their friends, which was pretty nice back then. And Butch invited me to church, and I had an excuse every time he asked. And he told the Lord, he said, I'm through. I can't ask him again. And God said, ask him one more time. And he did, and I went. And it was a Friday night. It was a youth service. Marvin Graham spoke. And I can't tell you a thing what Marvin said. I can't tell you anything about the music, but God spoke to me and said, Bob, I want you. And I didn't even know how to pray. I said, Lord, you have my life. And that was the beginning of everything. A year from then, I was pastoring a church, or a few months. And I'm so thankful. So when you said, you might want to give up, don't give up. Ask the Lord. I'm going to respond, and I got another one too.
Well, one Yom Kippur, I was on my way to services, and I was waiting on Max. Max at that particular time was always late, and I was getting agitated because we were going to be late. And Yom Kippur is the holiest day of the
Right.
Jewish calendar, and we were in a Messianic community. I'm already a believer, and Max really hasn't made any confession, but he's kind of following me around a little bit. And so Max comes in, and we get in an argument about him being late, and he just storms out the door.
Right.
And the Lord said, go get him.
Yeah.
Max gave his life to the Lord that day.
That's sweet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so have patience.
Patience, yes. There's another part of this. I don't know. I expect you do. I'm looking at the camera and people who are listening to our video. I expect you pray for the world. If you're not, please start.
Yes.
Our world is a world of hurt. I mean, I don't know of a good government in the earth.
There never will be.
And then, yeah. So we need God's work, and this is an encouragement. This is an encouragement to say, God, give us another chance to come to you. Give us a chance to get more people in your kingdom. So, and the best prayer I know to pray is the Lord's Prayer. You know, to pray, God, can people see you for who you are?
Yes.
That's hallowed be thy name. Lord, will your kingdom, we've been talking about God's kingdom. God, may your kingdom come more on this earth, in such a way that your will's done on earth like it's done in heaven. And then there are so many places where people need just daily bread, whether it's food or clothing or shelter, or as